Hello, welcome to the Indoor Cell Planning Capstone project presentation. I will present to you the course description based on the IDT document. Okay, let's start with the course background and proposal. The background for this course is that the fact that we have the 5th generation started its deployments now, and it uses higher frequency and it demands the engineers to plan indoor systems. But on the other hand, there is a few training courses available on the market dedicated to this specific qualification on indoor planning systems. So there is a market opportunity here to develop this kind of course and attend this marketing. So the proposal of this course is just to prepare professionals capable of evaluating, planning, coordinating the implementation, and optimizing indoor systems. This kind of training could be offered as an instructor-led training at the client's premises or online. Based on that, the course standard should be, the course title is Indoor Cell Planning. It has the durations of 40 hours, that is split in 3 modules. The delivery mode is self-paced, that is the model 1. It will take 8 hours. And instructor-led training on customer premises or online synchronous, that are the models 2 and 3, that takes 32 hours. The prerequisites. It's desirable that the participants have some knowledge on 4G and 5G mobile system, and also some knowledge on radio frequency engineering. But this is not strictly necessary. The technology proficiency and requirements for the students is basic web browsing, just to navigate on the course. Microsoft Excel, that is a tool that is very used on this kind of planning. Also, if there is some experience using prediction software like Radio Mobile or other softwares, is desirable also, but it's not mandatory. The course terminal objective. By the end of this course, the participant will be able to determine the best technical solutions for the implementation of indoor system and design the distributed antenna system to make the chosen solution feasible. This is important. It's not just to teach how to do, but to teach how to make it possible, using for this the real equipments that are on the market. This is an important part of the course. Well, thinking on that, the course objectives, the enabling objectives are, let's say, split on 3 parts. The first two, analyze the basic principles of planning a cellular system and describe the basic principles of planning of indoor systems, is more like an introduction. That here we will make some review about 4G and 5G, and also describe the main principles behind the indoor systems, its advantages and characteristics. The second group of enabling objectives is to teach the concepts of DAS, distributed antenna system. That is the main tool that is used on indoor systems. To build the indoor system, the engineers using antenna systems that are distributed over the indoor places. So this is a part of the training that we will teach the students about the characteristics of this distributed antenna system. And once the student has the basic principles and they know about the distributed antenna system, on the last group of enabling objectives, we will work on actually doing the planning, taking in account the coverage of the systems, and also the capacity of this indoor system, and also present to them the tools and equipments that we have to do this planning. The course overview, there are three, like I said, there are three models. The first model is entire self-paced based, using podcasts, screencasts, pre-recorded videos, and open educational resources on an LMS that will be Moodle. This here is my Capstone project for LDT 400X. The distributed antenna system showing the characteristics, advantages, and advantages of each type. This is the model 2. And the description of the planning process for indoor mobile system. That both of the 2 and 3 models are structurally determined on customer promises, that is the traditional way to do, or online synchronously using Teams or another similar tool like Zoom or anyone. The engagement strategies is a permanent forum on LMS to take questions and on other issues. There is the forum participation in Module 1, 2 forum participations. There are 6 online quizzes during the courses. Please refer to the IDD document for detailed information about these online quizzes. There are 2 performance-based assessments and a final authentication assessment that is an entire project. Here we have the schedule of the course. It should be taught in 2 weeks. The first week for the Model 1, that is entirely online, so the students has its own planning. Week 2, there are 4 days, and here you can see the content of this, and more details, please refer to the IDD document. The target audience should be adult telecom engineering with high experience on technology, but low familiarity with the topic. This kind of audience has high familiarity with with planning, RF planning, but not indoor RF planning. The learning environment's professional development course typically conducted during working hours, so it will be held in the office. The learning theory to be used is the andragogy, that is for adults, and since the time to market is very fast, we should use rapid agile e-learning design to be faster response and don't to lose the time to market of this opportunity. And my conclusions, well, learning theory model, andragogy, and rapid agile e-learning design, it's, for me, I don't have any other way to do this, because I'm designing technical courses that has a life cycle too short to follow complex design models like the others that we are learning on the course. I'm using the iSpring Suite 11. I thought this is an amazing tool. I convinced my institution to buy an iSpring Suite 11 full, and I'm using this really on my course developments here on my institution. And regarding the LMS, okay, I like it, Moodle. This is the use it on my institution also. We have a full license here, so I'm using it. But I'm interested in use others like Rise, for example. That for me looks like a more, let's say, modern and useful interface. Moodle for me, there is no user friendly. That's a lot of things to configure. It's not just simple thing to use. And Rise and another ones seems to me nice opportunities to test. Okay, thank you very much for your time. I would like to say thank you for all people on the LDT courses. That was very nice. Thank you.